Welcome to 69 Face of Rock. How are you guys doing today?
Excellent. Cannot complain.
Yeah?
Doing great.
Introduce yourself. Tell me what you do in the band.
I'm Doomy G Black Thrash. I play bass and do vocals.
Sean Cirrus, drums and wisecracking.
Victor Lord Ruiz, guitars.
Alright, so what were the beginnings of your band?
Well, a long time ago, maybe about 20 years ago, Mike and I met at college, and that's kind of where we decided to form a thrash metal band with some black metal influences.
You did a bunch of demos, right?
Oh.
Before your album came out, right? Tell me about your demo days.
Well, you know, it started off with us really just recording our practices on a handheld tape recorder.
Much like this interview.
That was the first couple demos. We upgraded to a 4-track for the Prepare to Die demo, so that was a big step up. But
Alex paid with the song Hudson.
yeah, our friend Alex Hudson helped us record that one. But we kind of just used whatever we could get our hands on at that time.
How did you establish your style?
Wasn't really hard, you know, we just played the music we liked, what we wanted to hear. We've always been into different styles of metal, but especially thrash metal, so that's what we focused on, and that's what we do.
A lot of Manowar, Creator, Dark Throne, all that kind of stuff.
Were those all your influences?
Well, yeah, those are the main ones.
I know. What about the other ones?
Oh, well, I mean, we definitely like, especially Morbid Angel, and kind of, you know, like Pestilence, Paradox from Germany, you know, Destruction, Autopsy, lots of stuff like that.
Celtic Frost, Venom, you know. We're big fans of music in general and metal music, so we listen to a lot of
rock and roll, hardcore punk, early
Heavy
death
metal and all
metal,
of this
prog, everything.
It's heavy metal in all of its obscure forms.
Alright, so Thrash Assault was released in 2004. How do you reflect on that record?
Man, that was awesome to record that as just as kids, you know, early 20s. We never thought we'd ever record an album. And it was actually really great to do it with our friend Kevin, who kind of showed us how to record something. Although we barely listened to him. He did what he could with what we threw down at him. It was fun.
Yeah, I love that record. I love those songs still, and I'm just glad that it resonates with some people, you know. People seem to really dig that one, so that makes me happy.
At the time, how did you promote that album?
Well, it was released on a label that was out of Lansing, Michigan at the time, Black and Moon Productions. I don't know if there was really a whole lot that went into any professional promotion or anything, though. We just played shows mostly just around the Midwest and especially Michigan, and spread by word of mouth. I know Victor was in contact with a lot of people around the world doing trades and stuff.
Yeah, you know, just kind of like talking with other people who are heavy metal fans and exchanging CDs, CDRs at the time, or maybe cassettes. Cassettes were still easy to get because you could buy them at the thrift store for like 10 cents.
4 years later, Satanic Assassin comes out, right?
Oh, yeah.
What changed in those 4 years?
Well, we just heard tons more music, and we were all very, very involved in certain aspects of our lives, like work and school and all that sort of thing. So it took a little bit longer for us to make another album. But that trend sort of continues to this day.
Yeah, we've never been in too much of a hurry to get things done. We want to make sure everything's exactly how we want it, and it always takes time to get there because we have to live, we have to work, we have to do all kinds of other things. Satanic Assassins, we especially incorporated a lot of heavier influences that maybe weren't on Thrash Assault. And we recorded it in the basement of a friend's house, which wasn't the best, didn't result in our best sound ever.
Multitasking.
But we were ultimately pretty happy with the songs on that album.
How was the album received?
I think some people liked it, but it didn't seem to get as much traction as Thrash Assault did at the time. It was released on a German label, Witch's Brew, which may have been part of the reason that people in the States didn't know about it as much, but also we weren't touring, we weren't super active, so...
Did you play any shows?
We played some, but again, we stuck around the Midwest, mostly Michigan.
Yep. Absolutely.
So now, next album, it took 8 years.
That's
There's a
right.
pattern which
That's
I kinda
right.
came across.
Yeah.
Why so long? What was happening during that time?
Well, a lot of things involving our personal lives and professional lives have made recording lots of music frequently a little difficult. But we still do it because we love doing it. We love to write and record music, and we just want to make sure that we're not just putting stuff out just because we need to put something out. We're all friends. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to stop being friends. The whole point of the band is that we're friends, we're writing music together, and that music is heavy metal. Tried and true.
The album in question, right? Conquest Through Attrition. Once it came out, how did it do for you?
Did pretty good. A lot of favorable reviews, and it came out on all formats actually, cassette, CD, and vinyl. So that was actually kind of awesome because some of the other albums took a little longer to be released on those formats, but that one was released on all three right away. And we actually had a tour for that too.
Well, I was about to ask that next. With 3 albums under your belt, was it easier for you to get shows and tours?
Well, one of the big things that happened was after Conquest Through Attrition, our original drummer, Mike Hudson, left, Skin Thrasher, and Sean Sirius here started drumming for us. And Mike was always pretty resistant to going out of state and traveling to do shows, so we were able to start doing tours after Conquest Through Attrition came out. So I think that helped spread the word a little bit.
Sean, what attracted you to these crazy guys?
Well, I've known them as a fan boy, a fan man. Then I've known their friends, and I played Victor and Harbinger. I've known Mike for years. So when they asked me to join, it was pretty much a natural fit. We did a couple one-off shows anyway when Mike wasn't available, so I already knew the songs. I liked the songs. Still enjoyed playing everything, all 3 albums. Even though I really didn't participate in the writing, I still liked playing. So it's attracted, but also we're friends, and we like heavy metal and hanging out and.
Sean helped us record Conquest Through Attrition, and when Mike said he didn't want to be part of the band anymore, it was pretty much natural that we would ask Sean first.
At this point, what is still a challenge for you?
Having to work.
Yeah.
Having to do this when working a job.
Yeah, it's not that easy to work full time and then try to get things done, artistically that you want, because full-time work, as you might know, Mark's draining.
We also don't live as close together as we used to. I still live out in the Lansing, Michigan area. Victor and Sean are more in the Detroit area, so it's a bit of a drive for practice, and just hard to get scheduling done. Also, during the whole pandemic thing, we weren't getting together very much, so that kind of put a wrench in the gears. But we are continuing to write, and we're working on some new stuff right now.
We practice semi-regularly, which involves a lot of record listening and new music and old music and
Drinking whiskey.
That is part of it. I don't know how, but it is part of it.
According to your pattern, your next album should come out in 2032. Are there any plans?
Whoa. Sorry, 2016 plus 7-ish.
No.
Because we did 4 years
doubles.
and 8 years.
Oh, it's exponential.
4 doubles, 8 doubles.
Oh, you
16.
sly dog.
I teach math.
He's not wrong about the pattern, but we are trying to break it.
Okay.
We do have a 4th album we're almost done writing, and we will be recording as soon as we feel happy with the way the song structures are. So we go over, we mull over them, we drink a lot, we listen to a lot of records, and we get back to working on them. Eventually we want to make sure they sound as much like our favorite Manowar or Creator songs that we all love as possible.
We drink a You're overstating. We drink a little, and then we drink some more. So, okay, wait.
We try to make ourselves earn it through practice. We drink a little, we practice, then we drink more.
But we enjoy ourselves. That is important. It doesn't feel like work when you enjoy your company and
I think we
the
just
music.
scooped that guy.
Oh yeah, Jeremy, he'd had enough.
Obviously not a fan.
He's not in the band. He's out of the band.
Alright, so finally, what's next for you?
We're playing in like an hour, right?
Something like that.
You know, see you in an hour.
We're gonna
see
try.
you.
We're trying to get that. We're gonna try and get ourselves finished with the songs before the end of the year, and then we're looking at maybe doing another tour, playing some more shows, and seeing if we can make a little more headway. Like we haven't in the past. We've always tried to have a progression where we did a little bit better every time, and so that's our main
Yeah,
goal.
we got to Canada a couple years ago.
Songs
Maybe
feel
we
a
get to
little
Europe.
production a little bit better, our performances a little bit better, and maybe we play a few better shows. You know,
Starting today.
yeah, starting today.
We're in the
gonna be a good one.
VIP
You heard it
room
here
right
first.
now. That's what's
It's gonna
up.
be awesome tonight.
Thank you.
Well, thank
Hey,
you.
thanks,
Thank
Mark.
you. Thanks for being interested and supporting.
Thank you.
Yeah.